Okay, I think I am. Oh wait, hold on. To lower down my my phone here. Okay, I think I'm streaming right now. Hi guys, what's up? If you are watching this VOD, after the live stream, this is my third time trying to start this stream, because I was supposed to start this at around 3 o'clock, in my time zone, but some shit happened with my computer. I think it overheated and it caused my computer to break down, and I think I've pretty much everything is fixed here. I think it has to do with the ventilation of the computer, so, and the fact that I have like a fan here that I think is blowing back the heat from my computer, so that's a big no. So let's hope my stream doesn't crash again. So anyway, hey guys, that's gotta be it for complaining about my computer crashing right away. Hey guys, what's up? My name is Morgan Ozpin, and welcome to another Blender live stream, wherein today we're going to be hold on, I need to make sure that my freaking okay, my mic is turned on. It's pretty good. Today we're going to be making the wrestler we made on Krita into a 3D model in Blender. So, in case you're unaware guys, if I switch scenes here, we are working into making sure that we are making a wrestling animation. So the guy in the thumbnail is basically just the wrestling opponent that will be fighting the guy that we will be making today. And as of now, I already created the freaking stadium where they'll be fighting, the ring, the entrance, I guess. At least just the basic shape of the wrestling ring. So today we're just going to be making the what's it called, the character today, because if we want to get these guys to fight, we're going to need the other guy first. So the way I want this animation to be stylized is that I want it to be using 2D characters in 3D environments. But the problem with me is that I don't really have a great understanding on perspective. So to make sure that I make my 2D characters look as real as they could be, without messing up the perspective, I figured I should probably make a 3D model of it, at least a rough 3D model of it. But for you guys' entertainment, I'll probably also add some materials to my 3D model, even if it's not really that necessary. So anyways, let's start off with making the character in Blender. Okay. So I noticed that I also have a problem trying to commentate while making stuff in Blender, so I decided to do something here with my phone. I've sort of got this idea from an old Game Grumps video I watched a while back on their old Steam Train series, where they played, I think, Undertale, I think. So what I have on my phone on my desk here is a random topic generator, which will probably help me make some what's it called, some topics rolling, in case I sort of have no idea what to talk about or have lost focus and stuff on what I'll probably be talking about. So yeah, get this over with. Let's hope my computer doesn't crash here, because it would really suck me. Okay, so First question that's prompted here by my phone is, which season are you most active in? All right. Hold on. Gotta make sure you guys are not. Okay. Which season am I most active in? Oh, there's only one season in the Philippines, and that is no, actually two seasons. Well, we have a dry and a wet season. That's what season means in our country. We don't really have any winter to really experience, or any fall or any spring, because 24/7 it's basically just summer here in the Philippines. So yeah, it's basically just summer. But if I'm going for like the months that I'm most active in, I would say probably freaking gotta say like maybe December. December's like, I think the most, it's like the season that I'm most active at, you know? Because need to get this face down here. Because winter is like the most likely place when I won't have any studies to worry about and shit. Guy's head straightened up. I don't have anything to. I don't have any studies to work with. I would usually. Okay, maybe I'll change my answer there. I think I'm not that active in in December, because I'm sort of thinking about this through a live streaming perspective, but I think I'm most active in at around this time. I think. Because I'm thinking to myself, okay, I'm mostly live streaming more often at around the later part of the year, but you know, I'm I'm not doing this 24/7. I'm also, you know, studying and shit for school. So when I think of whether I'm most active when I stream or when I study, I think I study harder than I live stream harder. So when I think of like the days when I'm studying the hardest, I would think around January to March. Those are like the months that I'm most active at. I think that's the reason why I also hadn't streamed last year of 2023. Those are the ones I haven't streamed in 2023 because crash there. Because most of the time I'm just, you know, that was when I was sort of studying for my finals at my school. Alright. Of course, so. Those are also when I would like the fact that I also have to work sometimes at my parents' clinic. Okay. Yeah, I might have a difficult time commentating after all, since I have to focus on this guy's body. Wrong way. this and do the plant. And let's also rice this up a bit. So okay. Didn't really draw a side profile of this one. Have to do that. Do this until the part of this body is going for a big show looking guy. And we also need to mirror this guy as well. So do a mirror like so. Yeah, I'm just change my phone here to YouTube. See what you guys are commenting, just in case you have something to say. Okay. Alright, so the next question here in the random topic generator is here, if your life's a meal, what meal would you be? That's a weird topic starter, but okay. Wait, I need to lift some of these. If my life's a meal, what meal would I be? I'd probably be. I'm just thinking about my favorite meals, but I don't think they classify what I really am. I mean, what kind of personality can a meal have? What qualities in a meal could be reflected upon, you know, human condition? Guess if I was a meal, I would be a halo-halo. Basically just a Filipino dessert that's just like a mixture of ube, other stuff. Basically kind of like a salad, but instead of, like, you know, the usual lettuce and stuff, there would be it will be made up of fruits that you can find in the Philippines. And it's usually served cold with ube ice cream usually. Down here. Yep, okay. This will his arms. And let me just make it a little bit better like that. And the reason why I chose a halo-halo is because when I think about it, I really have a very messy life, both physically and figuratively. So I think I consider myself a messy person, because if you guys look at my school bag that I usually used to go to school with, I have a very messy bag. I usually sort out my stuff most often, and when I do so with the most tasty of sortiness. That's the main frame, the hips as well. But I'm also very messy in terms of what I want to do. Cause I remember like when I was in freaking elementary school, I would try, or even like high school and college. I would try the I would associate myself with a lot of activities that are generally not really related to each other. Just cute, I guess. Like mirror, like say sports, right? Where I do running. I do run sometimes. And you'd think, okay, so you're a sports person, but then, you know, back when I was in elementary school or no high school, I also joined a novel writing club, which just a club that's into what's it called? Making novels and shit. So I also do that as well. I like to write as well. And then I also want to, you know, I also want to make art, like this 3D models. But not just 3D models. I also want to make 2D art, like the recent animation I just did. And you know, even before I did this, I was making 2D animations, 2D quote-unquote animations with Stickman character. And just when you think I wouldn't be associated with anything random from that point, I also what's it called? I also do music. So I'm pretty much a PG Johnny Sins, if you catch my drift. Probably not gonna do porn though. That's not something I would do. Okay, so this is the guy now. And the randomness doesn't stop there. Like when I first entered college, people were like asking me if I would ever run for as a representative of the course that I was taking and join the student council. Because I think the reason why people were voting for me was because I thought I was smart enough, since my grades were pretty high, not really high, but you know, in terms of comparison with my other classmates, I'm considered pretty high, I guess. So they're like, okay, you should probably run for class president. And I'm like, what? and I'm like, I never really had an experience with running for office. But sure, why not? Because I think my mindset at the time was like, okay, I can't, I don't have any experience, but you know, this could be no, I just kind of YOLO it, I guess. The fact that, because I don't know, I guess my mindset at that time was to try anything at all, anything that first comes to my mind. Because it's you don't really, you don't I feel like if you guys don't try things without, if you guys just, you know, check stuff any activity that comes your way without trying, but without at least trying it, you're kind of missing out on life a bit, you know. So when people tell me to get into office, I'm like, okay, this could be a good first experience for me. And then the thought never occurred to me that I'm actually trying. I mean, this is not just an activity that I can that you just willingly accept without any consequences. Like, this is a huge responsibility, especially when you're trying to be a representative of an entire course. So I sort of run for office, not knowing what to do with it. Like, what do counselors, what do representatives do in the student council, especially at a time when, you know, like, lockdown is still a thing when I ran for office. So, like, I'm like, what do I do here? So I ran for office, and I just sort of, I know, chatted with a bunch of my peers, of my other representatives at that time. And they're all like thinking about stuff like, yo, we should probably do like a charity and stuff, or we should probably hold a party and shit. And I get a little bit scared by what they're thinking about, because I'm an introvert. I gotta be honest with you guys, I'm an introvert, and I'm not really a guy who's into parties and shit. So when they start talking about what they're planning, I'm like, okay. I mean, that's good. That's good and shit, but oh man, it's too much things I have to worry about. And you know, when you're running for office, you really do need to dedicate time and effort into it, because especially when you are when you are in college, like, I noticed that it's just added responsibility on your part, aside from, you know, studying for your finals and shit. Like, people are going to, you're basically just putting all your free time out the way just to help organize some events in your college. This, and if you are fine with that, you can go ahead and run for office. But, you know, if you're someone like me who wants to prioritize grades over everything else, this could not be a good opportunity for you, even if it sort of gives you something to talk about in your resume when you finally try to find a job on your own. I don't think it's worth it, in my opinion. To sort of dedicate some time to planning out some activities that are just gonna be there in your college and won't really apply to you once you get out of it. I don't know, like, After I ran for office for 1 year, I didn't I didn't re-elect again. I didn't run for re-election again, so I just kind of I don't know, I just kind of sit there, I guess. Well, I guess the lesson here is that don't vote for me, because I'll probably not do anything if I'm running for office. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright. Here. Switch this to the origins. Pick. And let's copy faces here. And I think I need to and like OB. Wait. Hands might probably suck, but S Shift X at oh, wait. Go. Fix this at some point. Well, not bad for a cartoon character. Thumb here. Wait, I need to send this. Let's get thing here and remove it along that and point. Now, when I was looking at the references of hands, I never noticed how big like our thumbs can get until I look at them, and then it turns out they sort of reach up until the joint in your index finger. That's fire. That there. And let's put this. Okay, that's good. I think that's good. Okay, we are going for the comically large hand root here. Alright, let's go back. Let's hop back into the random topic generator because I have ideas here. What countries? Oh, not that. What is your favorite holiday? Oh, okay, that's kind of depends. Guess in the moment, I would say probably Christmas, because I would remember I would always have a good time hanging out with my families and stuff, hand us Christmas gifts and shit. But then in retrospect, I would say probably I don't know if it's counted as a holiday, but 1 week off is probably a good holiday for me. Just if you guys don't know what Wanang Wika is, that's basically just our a month of just celebrating Filipino culture. I would always remember like my fondest memories of Wanang Wika is just hanging out at my elementary school. And our school would just host this large fiesta, I'd say, wherein all the parents of the students will just host a potluck, a potluck, buffet, with just all the nicest Filipino food you can ever get. And in the meantime, you can also play some very fun games that when you prizes like Patintero, and then got this other game, but it's basically they just hang a bunch of prizes into this hanger, and the kids would just try to jump and try to get the prizes hanging in this said hanger. So like, the point of the game is to just sort of jump as high as you can just to get some of these prizes. That's also a good holiday. And if we're also going with cool holidays, I would say Father's Day is also a good contender. I'm not talking about Father's Day that happens at June, at around the middle of the year. I'm talking about a Father's Day that's actually a school holiday for an old school of mine. I was in elementary. I think it's their foundation day. It's my school's foundation day, but for some reason they call it Father's Day for some reason. And it's basically just one of the coolest things they could ever think of. Like, so our school is pretty much split into these two factions. It's basically just the blue and the green team. I don't want to say their names because I feel like I'm pretty much gonna give out the name of my school. But yeah, we have a blue and green team, like kind of like Hufflepuff and Slytherin in the freaking Harry Potter universe. Get this copied. And during those days, we would pretty much make the boots. And also a neck. Wait. Oh, guys, I need to focus on making this guy's neck here. Oh, hi, loot box. What's up? Kind of making a wrestler here. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, my school's foundation day. My old school's foundation day. Used to have used to sort of join up with this old school, my old school's like tradition called Father's Day, which is strangely not being hosted in said Father's Day, but rather in a weird time of the year, somewhere around February 1st, I think. And usually in said Father's Day, instead of like kind of celebrating fathers and shit, it would instead be, you know, we would instead be like fighting over the two factions in my school, which is the green and blue team. I was in the blue team, but I need to get this fixed. Okay, I just sort of lost all train of thought here, just so I can get this fixed. Hold on, guys. I need to finish this. I need to finish this character real quick. Let's go ahead and this alt mode. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and remake it. Wait, no, need a snake hook. Snake hook. Here it is. That little extension of his. Go here. And I need right, here we go. So that's the freaking mask. Next up is again neck. Cool. Okay. Then I need to now fucking rematch this shit. That's right. Good, looking good. Dang, 12,000 birds? Wow. Okay. Rematch. Okay. Huh? Oh, because it's fix this. Help mode. Mesh. Okay, I need to probably 0.05. There we go. Alright, I just sort of forgot what I was talking about. Alright, let's talk about some movies. This ain't part of the random topic generator, but I do want to talk about this new film I've recently watched called Get Out, which was recently put onto Netflix. Made by Jordan Peele, which was sort of a bit shocking to me. Because last time I've seen of Jordan Peele, he was making some skits at the Comedy Central YouTube channel with Keegan Michael Key. And I think the last time I've seen something from him, he sort of did a sort of guest appearance at the Game Awards, I think. That's pretty surprising. But I didn't really notice. I never really consumed any movies made by him, wherein he is not playing an actor but as a director. I did watch his appearance in as a voice actor in Wendell and Wild, and I was like, okay, this is just a very elaborate Key and Peele Key and Peele sketch. Um, so I was not sure how he would be as a freaking director, but when I watched his debut film, Get Out, on Netflix, I was like, oh, this guy can cook. So Get Out is basically just a horror film. That's what it advertised as. And yeah, it does work as a horror film, but I noticed that it can also work as a comedy because of this this guy, this TSA officer. I forgot his name already. Fuck, I keep forgetting names, but yeah, this TSA officer came in like early in the film, and every time I find I find a scene of him talking to the main character, who is pretty much just visiting his girlfriend's, his fiance, I think. No, his girlfriend's parents. I always burst out laughing when I see this TSA officer. I don't know, like the one line that stuck out to me was was sex slaves. That's what it is. If you guys haven't watched the movie, I guess you won't get the reference, but yeah, that's like the one line that sort of stuck with me after watching the film. Sex slaves. And yeah, just you should go watch the movie, guys. It's pretty funny, but also a pretty interesting take on the horror genre, because I would say it's a very African American film, I would say. I guess it also works for me, as for anyone who sort of finds himself being in an awkward situation. The film really encapsulates that feeling that no one's really saying it, but it feels like you're really unwanted there. You know what I'm saying? It's a very it's a film that sort of relates to both African Americans and just people who just sort of overthink whenever they meet up with people that you don't think is really into you, even though they're not saying shit about you. So yeah, it's a good film, I think. OJ, and let's go ahead. There we go. Oh, it didn't join? That's a problem. Okay. Zero. I need to restart this. Okay. Roll J. Minus one. Right. Roll J. Nice. Go. body here. I would be able to codes here if I could. Let's go ahead and draw a bunch of curves of his. Biceps. Okay, this has to. I need to control the strength somehow. I can use my hand, I guess. Not maybe strength. Okay. And let's also him up a bit. So give him space for his his onesie. Okay. Alright, so that's his main frame. Let's go ahead and make his there we go. His hands next. By the way, did you know that when I was sculpting the other wrestler, I was sort of trying to do the. I was trying to make the character from scratch using only edit mode. And when I did that, I was sort of not happy with the results. I mean, it sort of turned out okay. This guy right here. If I camera mode this to here. I mean, yeah, it kind of turned out okay, but I just sort of remembered how difficult it was to make this guy to a 3D model. So that's why I'm going back into you know, doing it the old way, which is doing the hard surface, then doing the retopology later. Of the I think that's like it's slow, but at least it's easier for me to sort of control how this guy looks in the end. Okay. Go ahead and remesh this fingers. Zero 5. Oops. 2. Also fixed. Yeah, I don't want to like merge together. Alright, I'll just down. Point 0, 2, 3. Nope, not enough. 0.01. Right, this. Right. Go ahead and move this guy out. Save this. That's so that reminds me of Sandman now. And hands looks big. The fingers. Right. Alright, let's go ahead and flatten some of these touches. Less rounded. Okay. Start with here first. This shit. And finally, this at here. Okay. Alright, next up, let's go ahead and flatten this person. By the way, if you guys are too lazy to watch the VODs, I will be posting maybe a time lapse of this character. Either I think maybe right before I release the final animation. So if you guys are attention deficient, you can just watch this in, I don't know, a 1,000 times speed once I release the time lapse. And that includes like every VOD ever included starring this character. So yeah, so I think back here. In case for you new viewers out there, we're trying to make this over here. I think my head is blocking the view. You guys can probably see. So this could timeline down here. All right, go. I think his hand's too big. You go ahead now. Yep, there we go. That looks more like the Michelin Man for some reason. Because I've made him very chubby and shit. A big show like. Okay. So this is the guy. Let's go ahead and make his boots and his onesie. So let's just do that, shall we? This F. What's happening here? EYY. Okay. B. I know, I can definitely say B. Control. I said it here. Never mind. Extrude faces along normals. Right, nice. Down a bit. Oh. And the bevel modifiers, right? Bevel. Oh, okay, this is very Minecraft-like, I would say. Let's duplicate this. Okay. Let's do this. H. I try to B. 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 Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the kind of shape I'm going for. Let's do next a plate brush. These parts of get that. Alright, there we go. Oh, there we go. Right. Had a bit chubby. Oh, I see. Flipping a bit in the. Probably try removing that section of his the body, but perfect. Okay. Alright. What else can we do here? Oh, his gloves. Yes, gloves. Wait, possible to... That looks better for him. Push it down like that. Okay. Sure, well now we can go for the gloves. Shift S plane. Let's turn on the freaking magnet here. Right. Guys are coming in. What's up, guys? Oh shit. Sorry. Okay. Get this mirror. Look at the. Okay. And in front. So. And also. A shrink wrap modifier with this, or let's give it this for now. Okay. All right. I didn't fix this up. No, me and my brother. We cleaned the house today. I'm struggling now to commentate here. Okay. Alright, next finger. Here. Well, let me see how this looks first without applying any modifiers to this other than the mirror modifier. I noticed that when I use the subdivision modifier, I usually get too many vertices than I could handle. Try to change that, shall we? Oh, I do have magnet turned on. Fuck. Okay. Alright, here we go. F. Yeah. That'd be like the tiniest pinky I've ever. It really gives me Donkey Kong vibes and Michelin Man vibes. Alright, so next we need to now connect the dots here. like so. F. Uh, F. 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 Okay. Right. There, that goes there. What the heck goes here now? Go ahead and copy the entire thing here. Shift. G. Purge at last. Purge at last. At last. Purge at last. Right. Steady progress here. Alright. So that. Just save a project just in case things get into the blue screen. Right. Right. Then here. Here. Out. Just all the way down. Oh. It's gonna be big. It'll be just good thumbnail art right for me. A thumbnail for my animation. Right, here we go. All right. This. Okay. All right. Here. Okay. All right. I quit this now. This. We do this, and oh, there are. Urge at last. Okay. So Urge at last, and Merge at last. I'll spread these points a bit. Okay. This well. Right. Looking. There's some clips here somewhere. Yep, there is definitely clips. Let's go ahead and fix that. Up. For these, you include verts right here. These a little bit down. Okay. Nice. Maybe it's benefited by this wrap. Is Kolai Gelson? Kolai Gelson. I apologize, I only know how to speak Filipino and English. So if I do not understand, please, I apologize. Okay, so what's this now? Probably do the shrink wrap modifier. Project surface. Good. Oh, good lucks. Okay. Thank you, man. Okay, this is bad. Why is it always freaking getting out of the? Oh my god. Alright, let me project outside. Outside this surface. maybe this could benefit with a displacement. Why are you doing or dressing? Dressing. If you're doing these characters, it is for an animation. But if you're asking me what I'm doing these characters for, why I'm dressing these characters, it's because I don't want them naked stuff. So I do want to give this guy some clothes. So like this. Oh wait. Hi. Do some sculpting here. The animation is just a wrestling animation. It's really just a little funny animation I want to make because I'm a fan of wrestling, and to sort of get the idea that this is a wrestling animation, I want to make some wrestlers. This is what I made so far. If I switch scenes here, I made a wrestling ring, and one of the wrestling opponents that I want to put into the scene here. Here's this guy. See? I don't have a name for this guy yet, but I think I'll call him Cowboy Shite. Why you create? Oh, why I create is because I just like making stuff. Like, I mean, do I really have to give a reason why I create stuff? But yeah, yeah, I do make animations. Even though like I think my most popular video is about VTubers, I don't actually make. I only made like 2 VTuber models on my channel. So if you're from that video about me talking about how to make a VTuber model, that's actually a special video of mine. I don't really usually make DRM models for people. I usually make animations and art. So a fun fact about me. I have no idea if this is if I'm doing this correctly. The way some of these hands. Hopefully I'm doing things correctly. What you create for someone for money? I actually don't know how to commission people, and even if I do, I don't feel confident enough in my art that I could just let someone request for whatever, and I'll be able to make some quality stuff with it. My opinion. Just sort of do stuff for myself, make stuff for myself. It's a hobby of mine, you know? That's how hobbies work. Yeah. This is fun, you know? So it's fun, like making animations and stuff. Yeah, I'm always inspired by people who just does stuff for the love of it. Like I saw Keanu Reeves. I saw this like little clip of Keanu Reeves, the actor. He's talking about movies, and just the one line that stuck to me was like him saying with his arms raised up in the air, I just love making films. I truly love it. I think that's what he said. Like, I know he had so much passion to his voice that you just can't help but love him for it. I mean, I don't know the guy, but I mean, come on, man. That's it's Keanu Reeves. My God, it's a good guy. How old am I? I am. I don't know if I should be saying my age in internet, but I'm 23. Currently taking a medical course in college. So yeah, this has really nothing to do with earning money at all. It's just like a hobby of mine to do, because my real source of income is, in the future at least, is to to sort of help people with their health, I guess. Yeah, I'm trying to become a dentist here, but the hobby I wanna get into, you know, help people with their stuff. Yeah. I'll help people with their health and stuff for money. Which call? Don't think you can. I think I can just tell you guys where I study. You know, that's it's like very confidential information. It's like they're trying to ask someone what's your address. You know, it's just not something you should just just do from the get-go. I will say though, I'm Filipino, so just say I pretty much study in the Philippines, so something I can give away. Alright. Fix this up. Old nut. I'm vetmed. Oh, vetmed. Veterinarian. You know, as a weird thing in my college, we actually study a little bit of zoology. And during my time studying in my dental course. I'm studying to be a dentist, by the way. But for some reason, during like our first few years, during my first few years in college, you actually study a little bit of zoology as well. And I think the only notable thing about zoology is that it's in relevance to my course, is that we do talk about a little bit about the cell in zoology, but it's really relevant. Considering that the journal Anatomy also covers that as well. But it's weird. Weird to talk about other animals other than the human body if you're just there to study the human. If you're working only with humans and nothing more. I don't really need to know the fact that there are like 4 types of stomachs in the animal kingdom. I don't think so. Yeah, I'm in a dentist college, which I don't know. It's unique, I guess. So I haven't really experienced what's like studying other courses. So yeah, whatever. No, it's whatever. Alright, let me just get this over with. Make the gloves extend to his arms here. Taken care of. I would say like probably like medical degrees are probably the only thing, the only reason why you'd probably get into college. Well, if you're like into this is my opinion, by the way, but you know, if you're into like if you're going to college to get a business major, I don't know, like it's you can probably study how to start a business on your own. And the only good thing about college is probably that you probably just to put that in your resume. But if you're there to learn something new, like I think things are a lot of things are already being seen online. And the only reason why like medical degrees are something you would probably wanna go into college for is because when you're trying to study for a college degree, you're most likely going to be working with other people with with other people, and plus you are going to what are we working with other people, like, I mean like working with other people's bodies, you know. And when you're working with other people's bodies, you do need to be very careful with them, and it would be very helpful if like someone with a lot more experience with than you would get into making would you know would probably assist you in figuring out what to do next. I was searching for Panningale Wingle 3D design or STL for my motorcycle. Panningale Wingle 3D design or STL for my motorcycle? What's a Panningale winglet? That's new to me. Well, let me search that up real quick. What's a Panningale winglet? I did make a design. I did make a motorcycle before. Yeah, when I was making my last animated project, Candlewick. They call it again? A Panningale wing. Oh, this. Oh. Looks. Okay, based on what I'm looking here, you do need to know a little bit about hard surface, not hard surface, but yeah, hard surface modeling. Like if you ask me to make this right now, I don't think I'll be able to figure out how to make some of these edges. And if you're going for a realistic look, like you're using cycles, might take some time to get the normals right with this sort of bike. So yeah. By the way, there's probably like probably a little bit of latency in my stream, so I apologize if I get to respond a little bit later than usual. Okay. I need to add another shrink wrap modifier here. Shrink wrap. Include all of these. The what's it called? The vertex group. Right, and target is this. Okay. That's sad, but in my country, the animals are just stuff for loss. What does that mean? Like, yeah, of course there would be laws for like, animal rights. But we're saying like they're just protecting animals in your country just for the fact that it's law and nothing else, or other than things like care for them. That's pretty harsh. A pretty harsh way to treat animals. So let's give a chance to animals. They're pretty cute. They're pretty innocent. They don't really think that much. That's why we love them. You know, it's they're cute. They're cute little beings that deserve to be to be to be in the run with some of our human stuff. All the wars and shit. Well, let's keep them happy while they're still alive. They also, it's kind of shocking to me that for most of our pets, they usually live shorter than us. Like I can't really recall any pet that lives longer than average of 72 years, and that's pretty sad, especially on our part, because we develop relationships with them, and the fact that they don't even get to die with us is kind of sad. We don't get to spend our entire lifetimes with them, just maybe for a single moment. That's it. I mean, if you hurt animal, it seemed like you were care. Oh, really? That's how. I thought you really think lowly of your animals. God. Hey, what's this? Hold on, guys. I got a message from my classmate here. Huh? The fuck am I? Oh my god. Yo. Yo, I got news from my classmates saying that I'm like the second highest person in my subject, genetics. So I'm taking like a subject in genetics, and it's saying here that for all of the students this sem that took the subject of genetics, not only the dentistry course, but also courses that have a genetic subject like psychology and I'm only seeing psychology here, but I'm like the second highest. What the fuck? What the hell? I got the second highest grade in my entire class, only being beaten by some people from the psychology department. My god. Holy shit. What the fuck? Guys, I don't know if I'm supposed to be happy or a bit worried with because I don't know, I think of myself as a very average person when it comes to my intelligence, but oh my god, if I'm like the golden standard, I don't know what the fuck is happening with my other classmates. How are they how are they dealing with stuff right now? Weird. Anyway, at least the classmate who sent that to me, well, I need to reply to her. Also say congratulations, because she also got she got third place from me. Hey, the fuck? Fuck, I'm second place. Yo. Okay. That made up my day. The fact that I was able to get second highest in this place. Oh, winglets. Okay. Oh wait. Sorry for me. I just I got distracted there. Yeah, the winglets. I think it's too hard to design. I just looked at some of the references. I think. I mean, based on my own skills I have right now, I don't think I would be able to make a good winglet design. It could be different for you if you have more experience with me when it comes to 3D modeling. You know, it might be a different scenario with you. But if you're going to ask me if it's hard, yeah, it's probably hard. Sorry man, I'm just so giddy right now, the fact that I got second highest. Oh my god. What's my mid? That's my final grade, I think. Okay. Grade in my final exam. Anyway, good to know. Yeah, man, I'm sort of celebrating here right now. Just shaking right now. I don't know what to do now. After hearing that news. God, I want to thank everyone who supported me. Even though you guys who are watching right now probably didn't even know that I was having an exam, and I didn't even know that I'm taking a subject in genetics. That's good to know. That's good to know that I'm second highest in my class. Oh wait, fuck. That's what I want. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for this rare victory of mine. Doesn't mean I keep searching. Oh, I thought about the winglet. Yeah, the winglets sort of sucks. I feel like it would be it would suck to design if I were you or me. It would kind of suck to design because it's like I think the main problem I would have making a winglet design is the fact is trying to figure out how to get the normals of the faces right. Because there are a lot of curves to your model, but also a lot of stripe edges next to your curves, which would be kind of hard to topologize, because I think you'll end up with a bunch of triangles that may or may not mess with the general look of 3D models. So you gotta work something out with that one. Going a little too far. Go. Alright, so this is the model. Gloves, I mean. Let's try to fix it up a bit. Go. And finally, let's just apply this. And there we go, we have our gloves there. I suggest you probably look into, well, modeling of course, but I feel like you'd probably benefit if you watch a video about retopology. Not because you will do retopology, but because whenever I watch retopology videos, they usually talk about how to fix. They usually give you an idea of how to fix your normals, I think. So, yeah. And you're really giving me some AI vibes the way you speak, but yeah, just go ahead and watch some topology videos. They might help you out. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on to making the winglet design of this guy. Not the winglet, the onesie. Guy's onesie. Made the gloves. Probably make now. Oh, shit! That's it. Probably fix it. Hands it. There we go. There we go. Pow pow pow. Pow 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 pow. Pow 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 pow. Pow pow pow. Yep. Pow pow pow. Yep. Probably get used to using the freaking what's it called? Bulk brush whenever I try to apologize. Alright, so done here. Dang, I just feel like celebrating right now. I don't I feel like I'm kind of ignoring you just for the fact that I'm having a good time here. Meanwhile, you're having a problem with your motorcycle. No, honestly, I hope you get that fixed because I really have no idea how to make a motorcycle for you, or even how to give you advice on how to make a motorcycle. Anyway, let's go ahead and finish this character here. Let's go ahead and make a plane with a mirror modifier. Alright. Oh, my classmate messaged me. Hold on. Still can't believe it. Wait, hold on. I'm just gonna text my classmate here. I still can't believe it. Wait, no, it's just. Maybe I'll just. Congrats for taking bronze. Oh well. I didn't understand correctly what did you said about the winglet and motorcycle because my first language is not English and can't understand speak. I mean, I'm basically just speaking Blender language, I'd say. If you search up retopology, you'll be able to find some stuff about fixing normals. Normals, by the way, is just I would say like the way your faces. So if I pull up a face here, a face's normals is basically just the direction to which your faces are facing. So my face's normals right now, if I just basically in this direction, I'd say, and what that basically tells you, well, according to Blender, what that basically tells Blender is that you are technically it basically sort of how do I say this? Basically sort of is a factor to how your faces would look like, and therefore what your mesh as a whole would look like. So if you're able, I guess the only one takeaway from my response here is, if you're able to fix your normals, you'll probably be able to fix overall how your mesh would look. And that's the one thing I think that's gonna be holding you back when you are making your motorcycle. Like, if you'll be able to fix your faces normals, you'll be able to make high quality stuff. I don't need to be for panning game order. I don't have one. If be rich much, I would buy one. And I know I'm not talking about how what's it called? I guess you're probably joking, maybe. But yeah, almost are good. Normals are probably the most crucial thing that I want to learn right now. That's why I'm probably talking about it here. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and make the onesie. I might have to do the I might need to do the materials later. I mean, don't need to sit on the surface for pen. Alright, okay, so okay, I think the language barrier is not helping right now. Crap. I don't know how to fix your problem if I don't understand what's happening here. I just do need when I say hard surface modeling, what I mean by that is you're basically just trying to edit your meshes one by one. Like what I'm doing right now, this is basically a kind of hard surface modeling. It's basically retopology, but what this is basically just what I'm basically doing right now is basically just topology and stuff. I just asked, but thanks for answers. Hey, you're welcome. I apologize if I'm not being helpful. I do wanna try to give advice as much as I can, but as of now, yeah, I don't really have any experience with making models as complicated as, let's see what you say, a motorcycle. It'd be cool though if I was able to make one. Oh well, let's focus on making this guy first. Shift N. There you go. That's a little bit of what editing normals would do. If I basically just let my normals sit like that, it would have messed up the look of my shaders. But now that I fixed it, it now works like a charm, you know. Oh well. Anyway, woohoo! I'm a smart guy. I'm a smarty boy. Hope things get better as I excel in college. I think something I noticed with when it comes to college is that I feel like you get smarter people the more you get smarter classmates the more you move up throughout the move up one sem or even 1 year, one school year. Because what I came to learn is that most of the time people who are smart are mostly going to be I'm mostly going to be the types of people that will be able to stick with the course for the long run and not drop it at one point. So wanna get smart want smart classmates. You'll probably find them when you are around maybe the third year, maybe. So if you feel like your classmates are a bit lagging behind, you probably just need to wait a bit. You'll probably find people who are just as interested in the subject as you if you wait long enough. But that's not to say that I'm not happy with my classmates. My classmates are. I can kind of tell that my classmates are trying their best. Like even this one person that messaged me about how I'm on second place. I'm like, yo, that's my. I can't believe it. I'm like college is it's just a surprising place to be in. Never know what to expect. You're someone that you're kind of worried with what college is like. I feel like when in your first few years you're going to meet people that are probably gonna give you red flags, and probably people who are not interested in the course as you. If you pick a course that is your first choice, but as soon as you move on if you move to a higher degree, you might be able to find people that like what you do. Stuff. Anyway, got this here. Alright. So glad my computer hasn't died yet. Go. Oh wait. But this is the onesie, so I need to make sure that the edges make like a little bit of a rounded edge. So do edges first. Okay. Copy this right here. Right. So that. Okay. F. Okay. I'll put a triangle face here. So probably need this much for the seats anyway. The very movable part of his body, so well. No, by the way, I noticed when I came back from school the other day that the stove that I used to cook all of my family's meals, it's completely broken now. I mean not broken. I mean like it just ran out of gas. So me and my siblings may have to order takeout now. Now I'm excited for dinner because like some fast food. Oh wait, I forgot. There's some leftovers I got from the market from a local area, so I'm like, oh, reheat that instead. I just made a little bit of a rant before this about how I will fix my diet and shit, and now I'm over here talking about fast food and shit. But let's not do that. let's not. I'll not order fast food for now. I need to fix some of these. Fuck. G, right. G, yeah, and that's it. Okay. The one he also needs to fix. I think. Very thin strand like this. Okay. Then we have to connect the dots. So white. Go. Time to do some stuff here. Huh? The right key? Oh, it's because it's X. White. Sure. Some space for the armpits here. And let's go ahead and connect the dots. F, 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 F. Alright. Let's push that. Okay. Do shrink wrap. Just shrink wrap here. Project. Dude, there we go. Why? Okay. Need to fucking the female this year. Then page nice. Sculpt mode. Back in front. It's going to just really bring this to the top. Wait. It doesn't really work that well if I'm gonna put some greases. It's probably just grease pencil, very stylized look. Alright. There we go. Our little guy here. Go. Okay. I also need to apologize the body now. I think we do that later. But we can just do a little bit of grease pencil shenanigans. I think I can do some grease pencil stuff here. I might need to. Fuck, I need to also. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. We already made the freaking body here. Well, some of the clothes. The retopology might have to be done at off stream, I think. So I'm gonna do that off stream. So that's gonna be it, guys. We pretty much made a rough 3D model of the little person that we'll be making. On our next stream, we'll be doing the textures and the shaders and the grease pencil. So be on the lookout for that, guys. But for now, thank you so much for watching. We'll probably have to rig this at a stream after that. So, and then we can get into animating, which I think will be done off stream as well, because the computer cannot handle that much. That was processing power. So, yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Bye bye. Now, go ahead and read a book.